The gut microbiota influences thinking through four key mechanisms. The vagus nerve. Microbial metabolites activate gut receptors. The signal travels via the vagus to the brainstem, then to the amygdala and hypothalamus. If the diet regularly causes irritation, stress reactivity increases. Triggers include an excess of ultra-processed foods, fast food, industrial baked goods, sugar and sweetened drinks, and overeating fatty foods. The result is increased amygdala reactivity. A person becomes irritated more quickly, has poor impulse control, experiences a higher cortisol response, emotional fatigue and anxiety, since the prefrontal cortex does not maintain tone. Immune inflammatory pathway. Dysbiosis. Inflammatory molecules enter the bloodstream, and yes, the metabolic efficiency of the prefrontal cortex decreases. This is triggered by sugar and refined flour, fast food and highly processed foods, and overeating in general. Microbiota metabolites, such as butyrate, are produced when bacteria process fiber. They support neuroplasticity and improve microglia regulation. Microglia are the security service of the central nervous system. It monitors damage and infections, participates in synaptic plasticity, and regulates inflammation in the brain. This is critical for learning, memory, and cognitive flexibility. When regulation is disrupted, microglia release pro-inflammatory cytokines, increase neuroinflammation, and reduce the effectiveness of the prefrontal cortex. As a result, neurodegeneration, brain fog, and emotional reactivity. To support this mechanism, vegetables, greens, berries, and whole grains. The dopamine system. With regular overstimulation of the dopamine system by ultra-processed foods with flavor enhancers, neuroadaptation occurs. Baseline dopamine tone decreases, the regulatory role of the prefrontal cortex weakens, and a state of relative anhedonia develops. The world is subjectively perceived as less vivid, without intense stimulation, and there is a greater tendency toward temptations and addictions. The result, the state of the microbiota affects not only well-being but also cognitive depth, the brain's ability to maintain sustained attention, and the functioning of the prefrontal cortex. Chronic inflammation and reduced dopamine tone decrease motivation, strategic endurance, and the ability for complex abstract thinking. A person remains at the level of quick stimuli. I, Alexander Kudashev, have developed a system to enhance brain performance using a comprehensive approach, working with the body to directly influence the brain, optimizing nutrition, identifying behavioral patterns, and providing support in business realization, all within the context of maintaining high motivational energy. You can find information about the project at the link in my profile bio.